Well, it didn't take long for far-left Democrats to trash Israel for defending itself. Some are calling Netanyahu a war criminal. The left is ignoring the reason behind these strikes to eliminate Iran's ability to build a nuclear weapon. But they don't care. They'll take whatever side is anti-Israel. And so will liberals across the nation. You know, we saw really this escalation. In fact, you see the Free Palestine flags out there, and having been out and covered some of these, it's pretty clear that a lot of it appears to be less pro-Palestinian and more anti-Israel. Lydia?
Yeah, it does seem that way. And this is not something that is just developing overnight. I mean, this is a sentiment, anti-Semitism, that has been growing for years. And I think that's why our president, President Trump, is really taking a hard look at where is this originating? You know, this is not organic. You know, where is this coming? Are young people getting information from places like TikTok, where that's controlled by the CCP, China? And what types of organizations on our elite institutions are cultivating and fomenting these types of ideologies and beliefs, this anti-Semitism? Taylor and I talk about this all the time on the Business Network, taking a look at our schools and how they are inadequate at responding to anti-Semitic protests and demonstrations, some of them that are outright pro-Hamas in some instances.
Well, Taylor, so picking up on that, you know, I walking the streets of New York today. Earlier today, I saw a young, and I have two daughters, they're teenage age and early 20s. And this was a young teenager wearing a Free Palestine shirt. And you wonder really how much they really understand about what's happening.
Yeah, you've polled people on the streets. They don't know from the river to the sea what that slogan means. They don't know what river and what sea. They're just repeating what they've been told without any critical thinking skills involved behind that. Most of the analyst notes I read this week said we should be thanking Israel for doing for us what the rest of the world will not do, which is going to bat in taking out Iran, and that the rest of the world should be thanking them. And this really comes back to me, you guys, about Trump's trip to the Middle East just a few months ago. And now I'm wondering, in hindsight, if it really was to shore up support, to make sure we had Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Dubai, right? Everyone there sort of getting them to rally around us and really to further isolate Iran. And now that Middle East trip, not to mention the investments in AI, but that actually now looks more strategic than we even thought.
Yeah, and Dr. Siegel, you know, a brick with Free Palestine painted on it through the window of a kosher deli in Massachusetts. It's unthinkable that something like that would happen, but sadly, we see a lot of these sorts of incidences on a near daily basis.
You framed this just right. You have to understand history. You have to understand that Hamas is an organization dedicated to the destruction of Israel. It's a terrorist group. We understand the word terrorism here in the United States. We understand it from 9/11. Well, it's no different. So how does that become a freely elected government in that area of Gaza? Same with Hezbollah. So we're dealing with this treachery, and now we see it in terms of how it's playing out in terms of nuclear weapons. But even to that, I'm worried. I thought the ambassador was brilliant on this point that Israel's doing the world a favor. But I'll have to tell you, it took 64 kilograms for an atomic bomb. They have nuclear power in Iran, and I know it's tricky to get from nuclear power to nuclear weapons. It isn't as tricky as you might think. I am very nervous about this, and Israel's definitely doing the world a favor.
Well, you're not the only one that's nervous, Dr. Siegel, because that's why Iran acted. I mean, Israel acted striking Iran, and the Wall Street Journal calls it a watershed moment. And we're going to dive a little bit later in this show into really that threat and how close they are to making it. You know, it's interesting, going back to what the ambassador was saying, he talked about, you know, even in the wake of October 7th, no resolution condemning from the United Nations. And I saw a protest, it was a Free Palestine protest. The Jerusalem Post had an article with pictures of a big protest they had in Europe today. But there were signs that also said, stop attacking Iran. And all of a sudden, it sort of seems that this is more about just being against Israel than anything else.
And it really makes you wonder, sometimes you wonder why. Why do we look to the United Nations at all? I mean, it seems like the organization has kind of lost relevance if they're not going to stand on the right side of morality and history in this case. As you pointed out, I mean, the Holocaust was within our lifetimes, you know, and we're seeing the results of the growing anti-Semitism in this country with the recent attacks at the Pennsylvania governor's mansion, out in Boulder, Colorado, deadly in some cases. I mean, this is just becoming more and more concerning, and it makes you wonder why the United Nations has a hard time coming down on the right side.
It's such a good point. We should not forget that during that Boulder attack, there was a Holocaust survivor.
Right.
She survived the Holocaust only to be set on fire in that Boulder attack. Just heinous. We got a lot more on that coming up.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.